How's everybody doing? It's PR here, and I'm back at you with another video. I'm making this video kind of in response to Eagles fans who are making comments and comparing Carson Wentz to Dak Prescott. Me personally, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If that's the way you want to run your accounts, your social media accounts, go ahead and do so. You know, I'm not here to stand in the way. But as a message to Eagles fans, we should not be paying attention to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is far from my mind. You know, I don't even hate Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott's a stand-up guy, and I think he's done a lot of great things for himself. Had a great rookie season, had a down season. Besides, you know, going with Ezekiel Elliott and buying dildos from a sex shop, he's really done nothing wrong. Okay? Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz, they're two completely different quarterbacks, and they haven't even been in the league for that long. Okay? You know, Carson Wentz, you know, he's a pure passer. And he basically runs his team. Dak Prescott is someone who is kind of a cog in his team, in his offense. You know, that's a ground and pound offense. That's an offense where you have to worry about Ezekiel Elliott. And, you know, if Dak Prescott plays his cards right, he does well. It really doesn't matter to me who's better or who's worse. A lot of it is in response to Dallas Cowboys fans saying that Carson Wentz sucked after his rookie season. But to me, all of that's irrelevant. And Dallas Cowboys fans are talking smack too these days, saying Carson Wentz sucks. I don't really pay any of that any mind because it's unintelligible. You know what matters to me? Lombardies matter to me. And I think that there's a good chance that, you know, in the next 10 years, the Philadelphia Eagles will be a pretty good team because they've got a good offense, they've got a good offensive line, they've got a good defensive line, and they have a good coaching staff. So I'm worried about my own team. I'm worried about Carson Wentz getting healthy. You know, the Eagles are lucky to have Carson Wentz and have him be as good as he's been over the last 2 seasons. They're lucky to have a really great insurance policy named Nick Foles. You know, if you think that State Farm has you in good hands, Nick Foles has us in even better hands. And honestly, you know, the Dallas Cowboys are lucky to have Dak Prescott because, you know, they could have a guy like Quincy Carter, or they could have a guy like Kellen Moore, the Rabbit. So, you know, they should feel good about themselves. They should feel good about a reinvented offense. It doesn't really matter that much to me who's better or who's worse, because in the end, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is winning a championship. And the Eagles have done that with Nick Foles, and I think that Carson Wentz can definitely be, you know, have his career set in stone and be of the elite quarterbacks if he wins a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles sometime in the near future or sometime in his career with the Philadelphia Eagles. Otherwise, any other conversation, it doesn't really matter to me. And none of it is really intellectually achieving or with any good taste. It's all just trash talk. All right? None of it is intellectually enjoyable. It's just a bunch of people smack talking each other and say, oh, this guy's better, this guy's worse. Look, I don't care if Carson Wentz has 20 touchdowns, 3,000 yards, and those are his stats during the season. 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, but he wins the Super Bowl, okay? I don't, if those are his statistics and he wins the Super Bowl, I don't care. I don't really care about statistics. I care about how a team operates and how a team wins. This team just won a Super Bowl. I don't believe they'll win next season, but I do think that they have a chance of being successful, especially with Carson Wentz sometime in the future. Hope everyone has a nice day. It's PR. Peace. I'm out. See ya.